done this for 70 years, and it couldn't be done without the help of our community, the people that work for the Legion, our friends and our family, and of course the March of Dimes. I'm very proud to be part of this celebration this year, and we have a few people that would like to present different citations to the March of Dimes. And without further ado, I'd like to bring on Mayor Sullivan of our great city of Westfield.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here tonight. 70 years, and it continuously moves on, and that's really a congratulations to the veterans, the Legion, for keep putting it on and for people to show up. That's the biggest thing. I had the honor of knowing a member of the Legion who worked extremely hard during this time. As a matter of fact, you're saying 70 years, 35 of those years, the past 35 years, Mike Misterka was the cook, the man with a smiley face behind the dinners. So I thought it would be appropriate, he has some family members here today, that I could do a proclamation for Mike. Whereas Mike was born in Edinburgh, Scotland. He graduated from Westfield High School and served in the U.S. Army from 1966 to 1969. Whereas Mike was married for 47 years to his beautiful wife, Maria, known to me as Oma. Mike has 2 children, Sandra and David, along with 4 grandchildren who he cherished. Whereas Mike was known to be an avid fisherman and enjoyed fishing with his friends and family. And whereas lastly, Mike was such a proud and dedicated member of the American Legion Post 124. Mike would spend much of his time in the Legion, and Maria can attest to that. He helped cook at the spaghetti dinner every year for 35 years in support of the March of Dimes. So today, whereas friends and family honor Mike Misterka, today, tonight, but moving forward, I therefore, Brian P. Sullivan, Mayor of the City of Westfield, do proclaim Friday, March 10th, 2017, Michael Misterka Spaghetti Dinner Day. To remember a friend of all of ours, somebody who literally gave his time to do something that meant something to him. So,
Sandy.
You can, I present this to Sandy. We lost Mike this year, but it doesn't mean his honor and his service won't continue on. And it's an event like this that will keep that happening. So, give it to his daughter, Sandy. She doesn't want to talk.
Thank you. All right, moving on. That was unexpected. Thank you. Everybody here knows Representative Velis in our State House of Representatives, and we'd like to bring him forward now. He has something to prepare. If he can get over here.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everybody. What an honor to be here. I have 2 citations tonight. I have one, I will start with the Legion, and then I also have one for the March of Dimes. This obviously is the fact that you guys have done this for so many years, 70 years, and it's the most in the nation. Is that what I was? That is pretty impressive for Post 124 right here in Westfield to do that. And I just wanted to recognize that with the House of Representatives, as well as a senator from the Senate, as well as the mayor. We're all so proud. Obviously, I'm a proud member of Post 124, so the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, be hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House offers its sincerest congratulations to American Legion Post 124 in recognition of the 70th Annual March of Dimes Benefit Dinner. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors, given this 10th day of March 2017, signed by the Speaker of the House, Robert DeLeo, and offered by State Rep. John Velis. Congratulations. That's quite an honor. Very kind. How about this? A senator handing the representative. I like it. And then this citation is from the Massachusetts House for the March of Dimes. I mean, there's really no way to put this other than what you guys do is God's work. I mean, on a daily basis, helping out young kids, families who have sick young kids. I mean, it truly is God's work. And just to continue to have this celebration, that continue to have this occasion that we recognize, it's unbelievable. We're just so happy to support you in everything that we do in government, but most importantly, just to encourage you to keep on doing what you're doing. So thank you. No, thank you. So again, the Commonwealth, be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest congratulations to the March of Dimes of Massachusetts in recognition of 79 years of fighting to save the lives of sick children. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors. Signed by Speaker of the House and offered by State Rep. John Mills. Thank you very much for everything that you do. Now I will pass it to my friend and colleague, Senator Humason.
Thank you, Representative. Hey everybody, good evening. My name is Don Humason and I'm delighted to be back. We were talking over there about how this spaghetti supper, and this weekend in fact, is like a harbinger of spring. For all of you who've been coming many, many years like I have, it's a sense that winter is over, spring is right around the corner, and we're ready to start a nice, fresh season. So I just want to say thank you. As a citizen of this community, as an elected official who represents the American Legion Post and the city and the constituents therein, thank you for the hard work that you do every year, 70 years in fact, to benefit a group like the March of Dimes. And Marc, to you, and to the board, and to the staff, and to all the volunteers of the organization, we just have to say how much we appreciate your efforts. I'm a father, I have a 5-year-old son. Nothing is more important to me than the health of my little boy. And I know that your organization works so hard to prevent birth defects and to help little children. And as John said, it's God's work. There can be nothing better than that. So to you, I say thank you. To the folks at the Legion Post 124, I have a citation as well. I won't read it, but the language is the same. Just something to mark 70 years, an organization that's done this 70 years consistently and supported an outstanding group. So, Cindy, you want to take this on behalf of the Legion? With my congratulations on behalf of the State Senate. And again, to all of you who are out tonight eating spaghetti or buying grinders or taking food with you to go, thank you for supporting this worthy cause. We appreciate the chance to be here. Thank you.
Thank you for coming to share this with us tonight. Marc, would you have some words to say, or your ambassador family, would they like to come up and speak?
Yeah, I can have 10 seconds and yeah,
Please
the
do.
real.
Thank you all so much for allowing us to be part of this special event. This is my first year attending, but of course the 70th overall, and I think all of our friends here at the American Legion Post 124 are so proud to know that this is, in fact, the longest fundraiser in the country. Since March of Dimes was founded in 1938, they started just a few years after that. And they've served, I'm sure, tens of thousands of spaghetti dinners over that time, and raised quite a bit of money. We've come a long way since the days of polio back in the 30s, and we're still at it with our fight to prevent premature birth and birth defects and infant loss as well. Before you go, if you're interested, we do have all kinds of information here about the March of Dimes and what we're doing today, and why your delicious meal tonight will actually help save a baby's life here in Western Massachusetts. Perhaps to share it more succinctly, we have a special family that will be representing us at our Western Massachusetts March for Babies coming up on April 22nd, and I'd like to invite Becky Quinn up to share her story about what the March of Dimes means to her.
Good evening, everybody. Like you said, my name is Becky. I've been walking with our family team called Jack in the Box. This will be our 6th year. We started walking right after Jack was born. He was in a box. That's where our name kind of came from. Fortunately for us, he was born at 34 weeks, which wasn't that bad actually. He was 4.5 pounds, 16 inches long, and he had to stay in an incubator. Praise God, for only 9 days he was in the hospital. It was really a miracle for us. So that's why we walk. We met some kids while we were there, their parents had been there 35, 40, 60, 70, 90 days. I can't even imagine that. And, you know, we do a lot just for those families. A quick story, one of my favorite stories was we were walking and Jack was maybe 3 or so, and a family saw his picture as a baby. That's actually the same picture on the signs on our shirts. And they said, "That's your son, oh my goodness. You know, how did he do?" And I'm like, "This is him." And they got on the phone and they called their family who was in the NICU and just said, "I can't believe this boy is here. You're gonna be okay." So it's really important. Thank you all for supporting such a great organization.
Thank you so much, and I'll hand it back to Cindy here in a moment. But just, you know, we raise a glass to you and to Jackson, our rock star over there. Say hi to everybody. That's our little guy, so please be sure to say hello to Jackson. He surely is a rock star, and they'll be with us. And I'm sure our new chefs downstairs with the Chef Mo will attest. If the next time you pick up a pound of butter at the store, please know that there are babies being born that small, a pound, and surviving. So we've got a lot of work to do with the March of Dimes, and your dinner tonight will help to make sure that those babies not only survive, but thrive. So we appreciate the time tonight, and we'll hand it back to Cindy. Thank you.
Again, thank you everybody. I hope you're enjoying the meal. It smells wonderful, and make sure you eat enough. There's going to be cake when you're done. And before you leave, make sure you check out the, we have a lot of prizes that have been donated. Buy some raffle tickets. You don't have to be here for the winning number. Just put your name on it and your phone number. We'll get back to you tomorrow night. But look at the prizes down there. They're all hanging up on the post near the bar. And the money, all 100% of our proceeds goes to the March of Dimes. We don't keep anything here for us. It's only for them. So everything we make, we give to them. Okay? And we appreciate your help. Thank you very much.